Hi, Roland.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Have a
Thank
seat.
you. Thank you.
And make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Okay. Nice to see you today.
Yeah, thank you.
So, how have things been going?
Things got a little rough when my mother had to be in the hospital. So one of my parents had to be in the hospital. I had to take her to the hospital and she got admitted. So it didn't make things any easier. So I was going back and forward from the hospital to the house, making sure my father is fine and then making sure that I'm at the hospital when the doctors come. So if they have to, um, any questions, I can, that I can answer for my mom. So it's been a tough week. It's been a tough week, but she's home now. That's better.
Okay. That's nice. How much do you recall from our last section?
Well, I remember we had discussed, what my problem were, what my issue was, because I was saying I was under a lot of stress. Um, the stress haven't gone anywhere. Actually, right now I'm very, very tired because of the back and forth to the hospital. I guess too tired to be stressed, maybe. I'm not thinking about uh, certain things because I was focusing on my mother getting well and to get back home. So it's been a very busy week, I would say.
I noticed that when you were mentioning stress, you kind of, your spirit was a little bit down, and you kind of removed your eye contact from me. That is how stressful it has been for you.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, it has been. But I guess I'm I'm getting used to the fact that this is my life and I just have to do what I have to do and not stressing myself about it. I don't know how easy, I don't know, but sometimes you can, I feel that even I'm not thinking about it, it's a problem, it's still there. I may not be thinking about it, but the stress is still there.
So let us focus on that stress you mentioned, and from what you said now, it sounds like stress has become unconscious self-punishment for you. Am I right?
I don't want to put it that way. I don't feel that it's a punishment. I thought everybody have their own burden and this. Well, I don't want to say burden because these are my parents. Obligation. Maybe my obligations for me is not somebody else's obligation, but my obligation does put a weight on me, I should say. So it is.
That's
what
why
it
I
is.
say it's unconscious self-punishment.
Right.
It's unconscious self-punishment.
You think well, I don't know. I didn't put it on me. So
That's it. That's why it's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
So, what will likely happen if you continue to go this way?
I'm afraid that I don't know what would happen. I'm hoping nothing bad happen, but this is not something that I think I have control over. So I just have to let it be because I got to do what I have to do.
Just imagine yourself in the next 2 years, continue with these regular activities. What will
I try not
happen?
to think that far. I take it day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. I don't think too far down because I don't know what could happen. If my parents live another 10 years, 20 years. This is my life. So.
Yeah, I know. It's your life, and your life is to have a healthy life. Am I right?
Yeah.
And to have a healthy life, you need to take care of yourself. Am I right?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. From the way you are sounding, I see that your parents are so important in your life, and I can relate to that, you know. What's your relationship with your parents like? What's
Loving. They depend on me, and
growing up? What's
they depend on me. My parents, like I said, always been very great parents, very good parents to me. That's why I feel that it is an obligation for me to care for them or to be, to take care of them. Because if in my younger age, whenever I needed them, they were there for me. So now they need me, I have to be there for them.
So, what is the consequences of not taking care of yourself in order to take care of others?
I don't think I don't know what the consequences could be.
No, think
Well,
about the consequences of
that maybe one day I may
yourself.
collapse. I don't know. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm praying that doesn't happen. Because then that'll be more. If I have to think about that, it'll be more stressful on me because I know if I'm not there, where would they be? If anything happened to me, so I try not to think about that. So I hope that I would outlive them, so I'll be the one caring for them to the end. So I try not to think about things like that.
Why don't you think things like that?
Because I want to be the one to care for them to the end. So that's something I don't want to think about.
Okay. So, not thinking about that, how has it worked for you?
Better, because if I had to think, I think it'll be more of a concern for me if I had to think about if I'm not there anymore or if something happened to me, because I'm going to be worried then who will be taking care of them. So that's why I just never, that's not even something to think about.
Well, I remember the last time you mentioned that the doctor said you should take care of yourself.
Yes, because my blood pressure
and the stress is as a result of not giving yourself time, not recreating, and that has kind of complicated your health issue by being diabetic. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you thinking about that? How has that worked for you?
I try not to think about it.
You should think about it.
Then that's going to put more stress on me.
It's not putting stress on you. Look at how has it worked for you. You work every day. You work. Remind me again. How
I work every day. I care
your regular
activities. My work is more from morning to night. That's my day. I'm busy from morning to night. So.
Okay. So, yeah. Caring for people.
Caring for my parents.
Okay.
Yes.
Your parents
and my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandkids. Yeah.
So, I know that we love our parents. Am I correct, Roland?
Sure, absolutely.
We love our parents. We love them to be there for us.
Right.
But do you think we need to be healthy ourselves in order to?
Absolutely. I wish I had another option. I wish I had another option to give me that time, but I don't have the option because they're my responsibility now. I don't have the option.
Okay. Well, I think our time is up already.
Maybe next time.
Next time, I can see you. You are a little bit worried.
Well,
Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
all right then.
Thank you for coming.
You're very, very welcome.
Have a nice day.
Okay, I'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right.